Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry, I haven't posted a Zigzagoon video in a while. We hit the like goal in the last video, which means another part. Let's go. I don't really have much to say, so let's just get on with it. As you can see in this battle, Beedrill also has insurance. Therefore, the chances of him losing this battle are like 0 to none. Also, it's just a bunch of Bibarels and a Pinsir. And I'm not that scared of a Pinsir, so. Exhibit 445 on why this game is broken. Using multi-hit on a Pokemon, and that Pokemon's health drops to like half or berry range, it'll activate the berry as many times as it's been hit. At Laguna Lake, there's really no interesting commentary I have. We get the Brick Break TM, which is cool. We pick up the Mystic Water and then go get the fishing rod, although we're not gonna use the fishing rod. I just wanted to get it. Now it's time for the autistic double battles. And yeah, these aren't really hard, so I might just like skip over them. Joltik has been watching too many Red Pill videos and is learning Sigma Beam. I don't really know why, but Bellsprout is like such a funny Pokemon. Whenever I think of it, I just think of like the Bellsprout that beat Bulbasaur's Ash in the Indigo League, or just I just think about the fact that it's a rapping Bellsprout. Like, dude be rapping all the time. Gigantic Bellsprout.
Baba Booey.
I absolutely adore Galvantula and Galvantula's sticky web set. It's so fun to use. This Torkoal gives me PTSD. Any Torkoal actually. It's just like, ever since the second gym and Torkoal taking out water types with Lava Plume, it's scarred me for life. Like, my bad, Torkoal, I wasn't familiar with your game. Usually when I see a Torkoal, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just like hit it with a couple of water moves and it'll die. But no, whenever I see a Torkoal in this game, I'm like, holy, must be on your guard. Fast forward a bit, and this dude's trying to kiss me. Hey, yo. At this point, I only have 4 headbutt PP, so I'm trying to conserve it quite a bit. Not just like use it on every Pokemon I see. But then this muchacho Lombre wants to come over here and use Mega Drain on me, and I'm not taking that. So instead of continuing to flinch the Lombre, naturally I send out a Water and Ground type to die against Mega Drain. Bro, what was the goal here, bro? Why? Every time I see Spide Pops, I just think, this dude lame as hell. He like a grandpa. He like Unk. That's Spider Unk right there. And Goon learns Belly Drum, and I'm like, I'm gonna forget Sand Attack, I guess. For no reason at all, just gonna waste all my headbutt PP. Although it is a fighting type, so it is justified, because if I didn't knock that thing out, it would have hit me with like a high jump kick or something like that. I send out Gengar against Nuzleaf, forgetting that it's part dark type, but it doesn't matter because Gengar is so strong. I decided to do the same thing twice. Just, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Now it's time to fight this goofy goober right here with a feather in his hat for some reason. I turned up the volume because the song's a banger, you know. And we're just gonna turn that joint right back down. Yeah, we're not listening to that. Heck no. I say no to that. And right here, I was trying so hard to make Goon work. I was doing everything. I used Belly Drum, and he used Mellow Claw, but I'm like, please outspeed. It's not outspeeding a Sneasel, bro. Come on now. It's not outspeeding. It's not. I die. Like, I just wanted to do the Belly Drum. If this thing had extreme speed, it would be a different story. But I went to the move tutors several times, and none of them taught extreme speed. It was just so tragic. It doesn't even teach extreme speed to Linoon. Like, why? How else am I supposed to get my extreme speed set? Beedrill falls to the snake, and Wooper falls to the snake. I'm like, why am I getting cooked by this snake, bro? So Legs, the goat, has to step in and do things, you know what I mean? And I'm like, since when is Wugtrio a ground type? This game is broken as hell. At this point, I'm like, am I gonna lose? But nah, Bulbasaur got me. He got me, coming clutch. And last Pokemon, of course, is Solrock. But Solrock doesn't have anything on the GOAT Bulbasaur. I should have named GOAT Bulbasaur the GOAT, honestly. It could have been Venusaur by now. If it was Venusaur right now, like, everyone would be over, bro. I'm talking about cooked. I'm talking about they would become the village, hidden in the leaves after the pain attack. Which is ironic because Bulbasaur Bulbasaur is a grass type. Anyways, so these dudes don't know about the acronym FAFO. Now, like, if you know, you know. But listen, they FA'd and then they FO'd. Yep, that's what happened just now. After doing this gym puzzle for like probably the 8th time in my entire life, this joint is easy. I mean, it's just not hard. I mean, it's hard to do on mobile, but not because the puzzle is challenging, more so because it's just hard to do on mobile. Now it's time for the gym fight, and I don't expect this to be very hard, as Galvantula has electric and grass type moves, which like both counter the gym. So discharge, boom, easy. Easiest kill of my life. I love using electric type moves against Pelipper. It's so fun. Goon is learning Fling. I don't really have an Iron Ball or anything, so kind of useless. Next, he sends out Tentacruel, which, you know, takes a discharge because Tentacruel is like especially bulky, but it's not too hard to get rid of it. Next up is Bibarel, and Bibarel is pretty easily taken out. You know, nothing to say here. I think that the fact that my Galvantula is level 45 kind of helps. Signal Me is a 2-hit KO. Although I do want to switch out, and I switched to Bulbasaur because it's like Bulbasaur can absorb the toxic spikes, but I do forget Ludicolo always runs Ice Beam, so I faulted that. But it's fine because Gengar has Sucker Punch, and yeah. Lastly, he sends out Swampert, and I'm just like, boom. I have counters to this, and I use Giga Drain. Although Swampert does carry a Rindo Berry, so it nullifies the effect. It's still a 2-hit KO, so pretty much like the easiest gym we've had so far. And then we run into Professor Cypress's evil self, and you know, he's talking about how he needed to talk to a friend in the town, and that's very suspicious. But you know, whatever. I don't think anything of it because in the game I have no clue that this guy is the leader of Team Eclipse, and that he was probably talking about the fact that his plan just failed to some random guy, probably like a grunt or something, you know. Pretty standard. I bought a bunch of repels, and yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video there. You know, gotta end the video at the gym badges and whatnot. But yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Till we meet again. Psych! Boy, you thought? I can't end it so suddenly, you know what I mean? I gotta cover the Jake and Tess fight, at least. Vaporeon is never an issue in these fights. All Vaporeon does is spam Heal Bell. It's at this point that I realize that I have growth and I haven't been using it this entire time I've had Bulbasaur. So I decide this is the perfect time to start growing. Not showing. Eventually, Vaporeon decides to do something and uses Flip Turn into Lucario. Lucario then uses Sword Stance, and then I'm like, no, I'm going to suck you dry. So I one-shot Lucario with Giga Drain because I'm like +5 at this point. I decide to go for Leech Seed for some reason. I really don't even know why. And then Aerial's crits, and I get one shot, so that really sucks. But it's fine because Wooper is here. And Wooper is going to destroy Talonflames today. I hit Talonflame with 3 Muddy Waters before realizing that it's always going to use Roost, so I decided to go for an Earthquake instead. I love using Earthquake on Roosts. It's so satisfying. Vaporeon uses Flip Turn, but he forgot that I am also a Water Absorb user, so Vaporeon promptly gets 2 shots by Earthquake. Next, he sends out Go-Go, which is no match for Big Wang Wasp. Next is against Tess, and I use my Revive to revive Bulbasaur because I want Bulbasaur to get the experience from this battle. And Signal Beam just one-shots. Legs is too powerful, he's level 46 now. I'm just deciding to blast everything with Signal Beam because it's neutral. I send in Goon, but at this point in the game, he's kind of bad, so he doesn't really do much to this Axew. And Beedrill is able to come in and take it out. Okay, that's the actual end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and like. Yeah. Until we meet again. Okay, this character is mad interesting. So it's the first black character we see, and he introduces himself by saying, "What's good?" Really? Not only that, but it's a quotation and exclamation. Oh no, something about that. He's also an urban individual as he does not get away from the city too much. No, I'm just playing. I'm just trying to make something out of nothing, for real. But yeah.